Hey guys, it's Michelle here with you today, and we're back to talk about some more mindset energy tips that you can apply to your life. So today's tip is really around kind of mental energy a bit more than physical energy and maintaining your physical energy. So this is about maintaining your mental energy right throughout your long days. And so a really key component to maintaining your mental energy is to reduce your decision fatigue, right? So the more decisions you make throughout your day, the more you drain your battery in terms of making those decisions. So we're talking about a part of the brain here called the anterior cingulate cortex, right? Or ACC, I'll shorten that too, because that's quite a mouthful. And essentially the ACC is involved in helping you make decisions, particularly where there's a chance of an error in the outcome, or where the decision you're making has to do with either avoiding or experiencing pain, right? So if pain is part of the result, then your ACC is going to get involved in that. And your ACC, you can really think about it like a little fuel tank in your brain. And you know, the more you make decisions, the more that fuel tank empties throughout your day, okay? So, and the thing to realize is that when your ACC runs out of fuel, you're going to start making mental errors, right? And so this can often happen when we're fatigued or at the end of the day. We actually start making bad decisions. We start making poor choices. We start making more mistakes. And it's important to recognize that our ACC has run out of fuel, and that's why this is happening. If you're going through a period too in your life of kind of emotional pain, you know, like a relationship breakup or loss of a loved one, something like that, then your ACC is going to be firing a lot more often through that period. So you're going to run that battery down or run that fuel tank down much faster at those kind of times. So what I want to share with you today is just, you know, sort of 3 to 4 tips that you can use to you know, keep your ACC firing through, you know, as much of the day as possible, so you're not getting to that point of fatigue where you're making errors. Okay, so tip number 1, make your most important decisions first thing in the morning, right? So that's when you're going to have the most fuel in your tank. And so you want to be making the biggest decisions you've got to make at the start of the day. So decide what they are. What are your big decisions for the day? Make those first thing in the morning. The second idea is to plan your entire day right at the start of your day, right? So this is something I do every day, is plan my day, right? What am I doing today? What are my, you know, key appointments? When am I, you know, sessions with people? You know, what other tasks am I wanting to, you know, kind of complete today? And so I know my entire day. Of course, you know, the things can change, but if you've made that plan at the start of the day, you're not in that state during the day where you're like, well, what do I do next? What's the next most important thing? And then using and draining that fuel tank, making those decisions throughout your day, okay? So number 3 is to really create systems in your life that reduce your decision-making fatigue, right? So my favourite show, one of my favourite shows when I was kind of a preteen, I suppose, was Happy Days. And you know, the character of the Fonz in the Happy Days, I was always amazed by his wardrobe. I don't know if anyone remember seeing the show and his wardrobe, but he basically had his you know, 5 white t-shirts and 2 black t-shirts for the weekend, his leather jackets and his blue jeans and his boots kind of lined up, and that was his entire wardrobe, right? So he completely ruled out the decision fatigue around what he was wearing. He knew what he was wearing, and this is something that a lot of big CEOs kind of mirror, you know, is that they have a very simple wardrobe and they know what they're wearing each day. Doesn't seem like a big thing, but you don't want to be losing, you know, fuel in your tank to simple decisions like that you can relegate to a system that takes care of it. You can do the same thing. I do the same thing in my bathroom with my toiletry, so that when I'm getting ready in the morning, I don't have to think or, you know, sort of scramble around to find things. Everything's laid out kind of in order of application, and I just kind of work through that. So there's kind of no decision making involved. I'm not wasting energy making decisions on trivial things like that. Another great idea to systematize your life is something like a clothing capsule. So, you know, when you're going away for trips or traveling, things like this, you can prepare you know, the clothes, the outfits that you're going to wear, and actually have photos of those. So then you just pull out your phone when you're away and say, right, what outfit am I wearing? You know, right, this top, this skirt, these pants, you know, whatever. And that's my outfit for today. Decision made, right? So you don't have to keep making decisions every day. Say you're away at a big conference or you know, a big event for your work. And you know, you've already got enough decisions that you're making. You don't want to be wasting that fuel on making these simple decisions. Meals is another really important area where you can, you know, just reduce your decision fatigue. So for me, I make my meals up on a Sunday. They're prepared, they're usually frozen or in my fridge, and I just pull those out at the start of the day. And it's the same for breakfast, it's the same for lunch. Dinner is a simple meal that I make in the evening, so I really reduce my decision fatigue around that. Final thing that I want to share around this decision fatigue idea is that rest actually refuels your ACC, right? So a lot of people resist resting, but rest actually fills that tank back up so you can make more decisions. So this is why one thing I practice in my work as much as possible is to work for about 50 minutes and then to have a break, so my mind can power down for 10 minutes, sometimes half an hour for a longer break, and then, you know, it's just giving my brain that chance to refuel, and then I can come back to, you know, whatever important tasks I'm tackling with, you know, a bit more fuel in the tank and able to make some more decisions about things. Okay, I hope that's been really helpful for you guys. Thanks for sharing the last few minutes with me. Thanks for giving me your time, and have a great day. Look forward to my next video, number 6 in the series. That'll be coming at you soon. Okay, bye for now.